Hi, it's Heather Joy with Perfectly Curated Life. Thank you for joining me this evening. As you know, it is Election Tuesday. For many of us, we are anxiously awaiting the outcome of the presidential election and also our down ballot races for Senate and Congress and local elections. So there's a lot going on tonight, and we have a good stretch of time before we will likely have any definitive answers about who has won anything. So basically, we're hunkering down. And if you are anything like me, this might be a time of heightened anxiety, a little nervousness, trying to anticipate what's going to happen and where we're going to go as a nation and as a people. But we can't do anything about it. Like, the time is going to go when it goes, and we'll find out when we find out. But cooking can help to, kind of assuage some of those concerns and help you manage the stress of the situation. So tonight, I'm going to be making a sweet and salty popcorn, caramel corn with some sea salt, and I would love it if you can cook it along with me. So I'm going to give you the ingredients that you need. I hope that you take a few moments to gather them. Most of them you'll probably already have on hand. You won't need to do a grocery store run or Amazon Fresh or anything like that. And I'm going to start posting these as I do them. Normally when I make a cooking video, I tape everything and then put it together and edit it. I'm not doing all that tonight. I want to tape it and then directly post it so that we're almost doing it simultaneously. So first I want to start by telling you the ingredients that you're going to need. So you will need 7 quarts of plain popped popcorn. Don't use microwave popcorn because there's something about the consistency that will dissolve once it meets that hot caramel. So you don't want that. You want popcorn from like Orville Redenbacher or whatever kind you get with the whole kernels. And you can either pop it on the stovetop or pop it in the microwave in a brown bag that's folded up, but don't use regular microwave popcorn. And 7 quarts, I think, is probably about 1/3 of a cup of unpopped kernels. That's a rough guesstimate. The second thing that you need, if you want, are 2 cups of dry roasted peanuts. So I'm not using peanuts in my recipe. I'm going to actually use pecans. And if you use nuts that you have at home that are raw, I advise you to toast them for 5 to 7 minutes before using them. So I'm using pecans. I've used cashews before. I used walnuts when I made this last week. But whatever kind of nuts you like, you need 2 cups of those. Then 2 cups of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of light corn syrup, a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So let me just go over that one more time. We got popcorn, your dried nuts, 2 cups of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of corn syrup, light, not dark, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so this comes together very quickly. Basically, you're going to pop your popcorn, make the caramel, which takes about 5 minutes on top of the stove to cook. And then we're going to put the caramel sauce over the popcorn and stir it up, slap the nuts on top, and then we put it into a very low heat oven, 250, and we go back to stir it every 15 minutes. So there's about 10 minutes total of hands-on time, and then every 15 minutes over the course of an hour. So you'll stir it 4 times total before it's ready. So let's get started. I'm going to go gather up my ingredients, and I will post the actual recipe under the video so that you have it there for reference. And then we will make this together. If you need a glass of wine, maybe some coffee, whatever it is that you need to chill out, soothe your nerves, let's get that together too, because we are in it for the long haul tonight. See you soon.